as a paradigm to use, as a standard to use in the revitalization of public housing communities. I'm also proud to say to you that right now, as we speak, the Chicago Housing Authority, my office, the City of Chicago, we are developing a request for qualifications. Now, I cannot comment on the details of the request because I am bound by rules of confidentiality. But I will tell you this, that Lathrop Homes, a 34-acre public housing community located at Damon and Diversey, is positioned to become one of the most model communities in the world. We are looking to implement a LEED ND gold baseline standard. There's nothing like this in the United States or even in other parts of the world. What this will enable us to do is to provide for an actual project where innovation in building, innovation in design, innovation in construction materials, innovation in the way that we use energy, innovation in the way that we teach our kids. There's a local school near Lathrop Homes that we want to convert into a school that has a curriculum that focuses on math and science so that when we graduate those kids from the 8th grade, they could then go to Lane Tech, which is just down the street from Schneider Elementary, and so that they can learn. I'd love to bring Dan into the industrial corridor. We talked about how we can get another Austin Polytech, but we need more of these opportunities. And I'm going to tell you, the reality is, the Green Exchange, this is the other point I wanted to make, the Green Exchange was going to be developed. When I got the call from the Cooper Land Company, they were asking for a zoning change for residential development. Something was going to happen with the building. What we had to ask ourselves as a community was, how are we going to address this challenge? Now, I'm not going to be redundant and quote Ron Emanuel again, but we had a choice. We had a choice. Just like all of you have a choice every day in what you do. We could have done the things like we've always done them and said, community, development community, you're absolutely right. A 270,000 square foot building on the 2500 block of Maplewood in the city of Chicago is a white elephant. It no longer meets the needs of manufacturing, because that's what I was told. It no longer meets the needs of commercial. You have to turn it, Alderman, into a residential complex. We said no. There's a better way. There has to be an alternative. And we fought, we came together, we organized a community task force. We reached out to organizations like Leeds Council, and we came up with an alternative concept like the Green Exchange, which will be a green business incubator, and they will reach Leeds Platinum certification when they finish redeveloping the building. But we had an option. We're going to have another option. The industrial corridor that's located right next to the river on Western and Diversey. A very hot real estate area, of residential area of the city. We could have told those manufacturing companies, sorry, you've seen better days. This land here is no longer worthy for business creation, job creation. We have to turn it over for luxury homes, luxury condominiums right next to the river. We had that option. Or we could be creative and say, what is the needs, what are the needs of these companies that are in these industrial corridors? How can we give them the fighting chance that they need to be competitive? We chose the latter. The same thing with Lathrop Homes. Lathrop Homes is going to be redeveloped. And we can decide to build and use the old designs, the old construction materials, the old way of doing things that frankly has contributed to some of the problems that we're talking about. Or we can choose a better and more progressive and a smarter way of doing things. We can choose to offer new job opportunities, new contract opportunities in this development. And And the reason I bring that up is not to say that, we figured it out in the first work, because frankly, we are still working at it. The point is this, people. We have choices and options. And I think Dan makes a very compelling point when he says, we need this sense of urgency. Now, I don't like war, so I'm not going to use the word war. But we have a choice. So if we're going to do things because we need to do them, let's do them right. I remember my dad said to me a long time ago when I was young, he's like, son, if you're going to do something, just do your best and do it right. At this point, folks, I think there's enough information out there. There's all kinds of literature, there's all kinds of studies. We know the difference between right and wrong. So if we're going to do something, let's do it right. I submit to you that it's that spirit. We've done it time and again here in the United States, in the city of Chicago, and in this region, as we confront the challenges with regards to climate change and the economy. Here's an opportunity for us to regain that standing that we've had in the past. So I just want to submit to you that I'm very grateful, and I think we can do it. And thank you so much, Dan, and everyone else for hosting this event here today. It's a real honor to be with all of you, and I look forward to continuing to work with you in your various projects. Thank you so much.